#1 on the charts right there. You're listening to Dirt Road in 'em, the first single off the new release titled The Score, which fittingly represents the 20th year in the business for our next guest. Please welcome singer-songwriter and entertainer, overall superstar, Aaron Pritchett. Good morning, Aaron.
Thank you.
So good to see you. By the way, how does that feel to have that sitting on top of the charts?
Well, I mean, it's I've been in the industry for 25 years, and I've had the ups and downs, and you know, the last 5 years, I thought I was just hit the level and went, okay, my career is kind of coming to an end, and then you have this little gem that pops out of nowhere. It's yeah, it's nice to be back on the charts and back on tour lots.
Does it feel like 20 years? Because that's why we mentioned it's called The Score, celebrating and commemorating your 20th year.
No, it doesn't. Sure doesn't at all. It feels like it's been 5 years since I started in the industry, and touring and doing all that, it just goes by so fast. Yeah. And now I'm starting to take it in. I think there's a little more maturity to me,
which is
a little bit, not much more, but a little bit. And I'm really starting to absorb it as opposed to just flying by the seat of my pants and not really taking it all in.
Well, I know you're still absorbing a highlight of your career, which happened recently. Yeah. Tell us the story about how Garth Brooks chose you to open 2 shows.
It was pretty crazy. I was doing a radio tour right across the country from Vancouver to St. John's, Newfoundland, stopped in Regina and visited friends, co-hosted the morning show, and found out I was going to be interviewing him on the phone, part of the interview. So we got to ask him one question, and my question was just a joke. It was, could I pass my agent's information on to you and I'll give you $50? As
a joke?
As a joke. So we videotaped this, and because I just wanted proof that I talked to Garth Brooks on the phone. I'm a huge fan.
We've got it. Do we have video? Oh, yeah, here it is.
Is it okay if I just pass on my agent's information, sir, for say like $50?
No, you can't. Hey, Aaron, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Okay? How would you like to come open the shows for us at Saskatoon? Is this really happening right now?
Processing? Yes.
That was real.
You're like, is he pulling my leg?
I thought it was a joke. I thought I was being punked or something. I didn't think this was real. And there's myself and John Spinarski, my guitar player, with Garth Brooks, and you can see I look like a 6-year-old kid.
You are the happiest man on the planet.
Yeah,
so what was it like performing in front of the Garth Brooks crowd?
Well, I've played to a lot bigger crowds, you know, 25, 30,000 people, but this was 15,000 people in Saskatoon. It was electric, like I'd never felt before. This crowd they were beaming and ready for Garth, obviously. And my job was to go out there and pop them up for Garth and get them ready. And they weren't there to see me, they were there to see him. So I tried to get them involved as much as possible, and they just were eager to sing back all the songs, and we had a blast.
I mean, you're being very humble, but Garth only chose you because he loves what you do, because he wants to make sure they are happy and excited and enjoying the music and the talent up on that stage. So what was he like in person?
He was unbelievable. Most artists, and nothing against them, but they typically, you don't meet them on a tour till 5 shows in, 6 shows in. You don't actually get to mingle with them at all. He came into our room after his sound check on the first day and asked if we were okay and if we needed anything, came back again 20 minutes later, making sure we're good, and then again, came back 3 or 4 times throughout the whole day. It was just incredible. He's a very hands-on guy, and his crew is unbelievable to deal with as well.
Class act, as are you. So 20 years ago, there you were DJing, right? Shout out to BC, where you're from, and in a cover band, and now 8 albums going strong, #1 on the charts. How does all of this feel to be commemorating this in this album?
It really is amazing. Yeah, a Score is 20 years, and that's the first time I recorded an album and released singles was 20 years ago, and so that's the commemoration. But I didn't expect this to happen in 2016. I figured, well, I'm on cruise control, like I said, and I'm happy with that. And then this has happened. Now I've got a new single called Out of the Blue, which I think I might play for you in a little bit.
You're going to play in a little bit. We'll let you warm up, and here's to 2036.
Thank you.
What do you call it? The score times more? What is it? What's 40 years?
That's 2 score.
2
7 years ago. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know, something like
yeah, they should do something like that. Thank you so much. Aaron's coming up in a little bit, performing the upcoming single Out of the Blue, as you just mentioned. Pick up his new album, The Score, and you're actually touring all across this beautiful country all summer long.
Everywhere.
Stay tuned. More to come with him. Cav, over to you.